All right, welcome back to our Barcelona career mode. So to start this episode out, we have a huge game against Atletico Madrid. It's going to be a big test, probably the strongest team we've faced in the league so far this season. And then we have a bunch of league games and then a Champions League game in between. So we're going to try to get through October in this episode. So that is a plan. And then we're also going to be using new sliders for this episode as well. So we're on ultimate competitive mode off. And then these are the sliders that we're going to use. So for the CPU, shot error is lower, pass error is lower. Shot speed and pass speed is the same for user and CPU. Injury frequency is up because there's not enough injuries in career mode. So we're going to see if that helps. Getting more like dynamic injuries throughout the season. CPU goalkeeper ability is on 55, marking 65, run frequency 35, height, length, width 55, 48. Fullback positioning is 10, so maybe that'll help their defense be more like structured at the back because their fullbacks go forward and it makes them really easy to counterattack, so maybe that will help. And then first touch control is 60 for CPU and 60 for user as well. It'll try to make it more realistic basically. And then for the user, a lot of this stuff is the same, but our goalkeeper ability is dropped to 47. Injury frequency is the same in severity. Shot speed and pass speed is the same as CPU, but shot error is at 57 and then pass error is at 52. So maybe that'll make our passes like less pingy. All this stuff is trying to make it more realistic, make it more challenging pretty much. So we'll test these sliders out in this episode. And Atletico Madrid is a pretty good test because they're also a very good team. So they look like a pretty normal team other than their new signing Martial up front with João Felix. It's a very interesting signing. Griezmann is out for this game, so Messi's playing up top, Coutinho in right behind him. So we'll see how these sliders work. It should be more realistic, but there's probably going to be some tweaks here and there throughout the season. But we'll just see how this goes facing Atletico Madrid. Let's see what we can do. All right, so we're getting pretty much the same cinematic as last episode, stadium being empty. Gonna show the fans walking in. Where are the cutscenes with the players walking out of the tunnels? That's what I want to see. Especially in a game like this, that's what I want to see, but we'll get that one eventually, I guess. I thought Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona, that would be a time where we'd get it, but we will still wait for that one. This is a pretty big game. I'm very curious to see how these sliders feel, so let's see what we can do. Missing Griezmann up top, but we still should be okay. It does feel like the passing sometimes is a little bit too quick on just default sliders, so maybe that 45 pass speed will help. Ball is into Savage, into Koke. De Jong trying to cover this. Out to Llorente. I just let Koke in, and they are going to score the first goal of this game. All right, 11 minutes in, they already are 1-0 up. That is completely my fault, though. I was controlling De Jong, and I just left him, and then just let an open pass, and he just slides that past Ter Stegen. All right, I take complete blame for that. Now we need to try and tie this game up. It's a good ball into João Felix. De Jong should steal that. He does, and we can get this out. On to Jordi Alba is making a beautiful run. I think that's Jordi Alba. Indeed, it is. A beautiful run into Coutinho. That was supposed to be to Ansu Fati, but instead it's a penalty. All right, I thought that was messed up. That was supposed to go to Ansu, not Coutinho. But in the end, it's a penalty, and we are going to get a chance to tie this game up. All right, only one man is taking this, Lionel Messi. We are going to go bottom right, and All Black went the right way and saves it. That was not a great penalty. All right, we'll cross this in. Maybe we can get a bit of luck. That is cleared. All right, that was another chance ruined. This game has not gone to plan so far. Coutinho is taken out again. They are just going after Coutinho. Dashed into Dembele. Into Coutinho, Messi. Messi making a beautiful run. This should be tie game, and that's tie game. It's 1-1. Lionel Messi scores the equalizer, and this game is back to being all squared up. All right, their center back completely just left Messi. For some, why is he not marking him tighter than that? I don't know, but that is 1-1. Messi scores yet again. 6 goals for Messi in La Liga, and this game is back on. Martial into Correa, almost half time. Ball is out to Koke. De Jong just completely gets done by a skill move. Long lay, that's a good challenge, and we get this ball out, and that is half time. De Jong into Ansu, play that to Messi. Coutinho is making a pretty decent run. Coutinho is in. Coutinho with a shot, and that goes wide. The tough angle, it seemed like it was hit pretty decently. I mean, it's not that far wide. And Luis Suarez is brought on for Anthony Martial, facing his former team. Good ball into João Felix. A very good ball. Shula, great defensive block. That was beautiful. All right, they're going to have a free kick. This is a decent spot to bring it in. Ball in. That is cleared. We've not had a lot of possession in this second half. Suarez goes for a shot. That's blocked. We do get this out. No, we don't. That goes back to João Felix. Ter Stegen, and it's a rebound goal. All right, that is so unfortunate. That is so lucky for them. Ter Stegen makes a very good save. Okay, to begin with, the ball to get to João Felix, that was lucky. But Ter Stegen still makes a save, and the ball just goes straight back to João Felix, and he puts it in. All right, 70th minute, 2-1 to Atletico Madrid. So 20 minutes to try and tie this game up. Messi, play that to Coutinho, into De Jong. Decent ball, trying to stay with it. They're just hounding my players. Messi steals that though. Messi does a little turn, try to get some room. Messi, go for a shot, please. Goes back to Coutinho. We can try and reset this a little bit. De Jong into Messi. Messi with the shot. That is the equalizer. All right, we had to fight for that goal right there, but we do get it. This game is tied up once again. That was like the longest attack ever. Messi eventually puts it in for his second. All right, Pjanic, Busquets, and Trincao are coming on. Last 12 minutes. See if one team can grab the winner in this game. Into João Felix, Busquets. Great challenge. All right, 90th minute. This is not looking too good for us. That ball is going to go out for a corner, I believe. No, it's going to be a goal kick, actually. All right, goal kick. But there's not much time left in this. It's probably going to end up as a draw, and that is what it ends up as. All right, I mean, that was a pretty even game. It felt like the sliders seem to be okay. They're not perfect, but that seemed like we're going in the right direction in terms of realism, difficulty. I do want to test them against low-rated teams, though. So that is coming up next. All right, you can see Lionel Messi grabs September Player of the Month award. He has been on fire to start this season. Pretty sure he's the top scorer. Yeah, he is with 7. Hazard with 6 right behind him. So it's been a pretty decent start to the season, even though now we're tied with Real Madrid on points because of that last draw. So it looks like it's going to be a tight title race as it usually is in La Liga. All right, next game is against Cadiz. They are in 18th. So I might make some rotations for this game. All right, so just a few rotations for this one. We are going to quick sim this. It should be a win still. And it's a 6-0 win. Griezmann scoring a hat trick returning from injury. And I can't go back up now because this game glitches. But Griezmann scored a hat trick. I can actually see it over here. So Griezmann scored 3. Zakaria scored. Dembele scored. And then Richarlison scored. All right, 6-0. That is a pretty good win. All right, so next game is in the Champions League against a team that I cannot pronounce the name of, but we're playing a pretty rotated side. Trincao, Pedri, Puig comes in, Konate, Piqué at center back. But even with this team, we still should get this win. So Champions League match day 3, let's see what we can do. Finally, we get a different cutscene. There is Griezmann coming out of the bus, scored 3 in his last game, scored a hat trick, had a very good game. All right, see, I kind of wish those were longer. That's it. That was really short. I do kind of wish they were longer, but... So no Messi for this game. Pedri coming in at cam, giving him a chance alongside Puig as well in the midfield. So let's see how these sliders work against a team that is lower rated. See how this plays out. Get that to Pedri. Ansu. I try to get it to Ansu. Goes to Puig instead. Griezmann. Pedri can go for a shot. He is taken out before he can get the shot away. Griezmann into Pedri. Gonna go for a shot straight at the keeper. I feel like the pass speed looks a lot more realistic, or it feels a lot more realistic. Every now and again, you do have a pass that seems like one of those bullet passes, but you guys have let me know. To me, the passing looks a lot more like smoother, even though it's a little bit slower. That ball was into Griezmann. That is cleared. Griezmann into Trincao. See Ansu making a very good run. Ansu Fati, that ball is deflected, almost ends up in the goal, but the keeper catches it. I feel like Ansu has had a lot of assists, but he hasn't scored much. That is a good ball to Pedri. Give that to Ansu. Maybe try and cross this in. Griezmann. Good touch. Griezmann brings that down and puts that in the back of the net. All right. Does his little celebration. He's having a very good season so far as well. Hasn't been quite as prolific as Messi, but he scored 3 in his last game, and he already has 1 in this game. And just like that, we are 1-0 up. 30th minute. Good goal from Mr. Antoine Griezmann. That is a good ball to Ansu from Pedri. Play this to Puig. Good ball. Waiting for support. Pedri is that support. Into Trincao. Whoa, what was that finish from Trincao? That was a little wayward. Wasn't even close to goal. It was a finesse shot. Maybe he just doesn't have that in him. Pedri gets that to Trincao. Wins it very well into Griezmann. Ansu's making a really good run. Can we finally score a goal? With Ansu goes for the shot. Keeper makes a good save. And that ball is cleared. We just can't score with Ansu. He deserves a goal. Trincao, can you make up for last time? Keeper almost looks like that goes in the net, but he does catch it in the end. And that is halftime. All right, we're pretty much dominating them as we should. Let's see if we can get some more goals in the second half. One thing I can say about next gen though, the gameplay is so smooth. It was not this smooth on current gen. All right, they're having some possession here in the second half for once in this game. PK, great challenge. It's going to be crossed out to the wing. They're not going to cross this ball in because the CPU never does. They're just going to go backwards with it, trying to hold this ball into the middle. That is a decent ball, decent touch. Konate, great block. Still a threat. Ter Stegen saves that. All right, they're showing some life in this game. They are going to swing this corner in. That should be easily cleared. I think that'll be a goal kick. No, it's not. It's another corner. All right, see if we can clear it better this time. That is a... I don't know what just... Okay, they scored. I don't even know what exactly happened here. I need to see it again. But they score the equalizer. I don't think there was much I could have done here. Ball is crossed in. It's headed down. It's a good, decent shot. It just comes off the post directly to a player's foot. And he pretty much just hits it into an open net. All right, I mean, I don't really know what I could have done there. But this game is 1-1. They've definitely come out of halftime looking better than they were in the first. And this game is all tied up. All right, they are just like throwing everything at us now. PK trying to defend this. Out on the wing. Can't really win this ball back and keep it. That is an interesting pass. Jordi Alba blocks that. Konate, please get to that. Ter Stegen is just going to catch that. All right, 75th minute. Game is 1-1. We do not want to draw this game. Can get that to Sergio Busquets. Goes for a shot. That is cleared. Don't know what the keeper's doing, but he does collect it. All right, Coutinho, Pjanic, and Carlos Alenya is coming on. This game is still 1-1. We do not want to draw this game, like I said. We have struggled to even keep possession in the second half. Oh, that is so unfortunate. We just can't get this ball. PK wins it. We have like one chance if we can even get this forward. I don't think they're going to let us. They might. Coutinho into Griezmann. Into... Oh, I don't even know who this is, but that's saved. Oh, and that's going to be full time. It was Carlos Alenya. That is unfortunate. That was a big moment for him, but this is going to end up as a 1-1 draw. All right, so we pretty much dominated them in the first half, but in the second half, they pretty much just dominated us. We couldn't get the ball back, and that is why this game ends up as a 1-1 draw. All right, so that was not the best result, but it looks like Juventus dropped points as well. So we still have a 3-point lead in the group. So that draw was not the worst thing to happen. So that is not all bad. Next up, we have Elche. They're in 17th. We are going to go with this team. Richarlison on the left, Busquets, and then Firpo come in for this game. So we're going to quick sim this one. It should be another win. We should beat Elche. And it's a 2-0 win. Messi and Longley scoring. And that is another 3 points in the league. All right, so next game is against Getafe. And if you were just looking at this game on the schedule, you would not think it's a big game, but they're in third. So this is actually a very big game. First versus third. We're going full strength. Only change is PK comes in for Shula due to fitness. But we've drawn twice in this episode and played games. So let's see if we can get a win in our third game. All right, so this is an old cutscene. This is pretty much cutscenes that are on current gen. So they're still in next gen. It's the first time I've seen one of those before the game. Like I said, we've drawn 2 games in this episode and at least in played games. So let's see if we can get a win in our third game. First versus third. Getafe have had a very good start to the season, so I don't really know what to expect from them. Oh, De Jong just blocks that beautifully. Into Messi. Try and play that to Dembele. That is a decent ball. Dembele almost keeps it in. Get that to Jordi Alba. Into Lionel Messi. Griezmann. Back to Messi. Messi. Oh, how do we not slot that in? That should be the first goal in this game. De Jong into Antoine Griezmann. Get that to Zakaria. Trying to work this around. Get that to Dembele. Try to flip that up to Griezmann. Griezmann brings it down beautifully. Griezmann. Oh, that goes wide. Can't even speak English. That was so beautiful how he brought that down. Just goes just a little bit too far wide. Get that to Messi. This could be a counter attack. Play that to Ansu. That is a beautiful ball from Lionel Messi. Can he beat the defender? He's taken out, but I guess that was a clean tackle. All right, it's been a pretty even game so far. Feel like we did mess up that one chance. We should be 1-0 up in this game. Good steal from De Jong. Now we can try and counterattack Griezmann. Get that to Ansu. Back to Griezmann. Messi. Good turn. Good turn. Gets away from the defender. Keeper makes a good save. It's a pretty tame shot from Lionel Messi. We're going to try and curl this in. Not a great corner. Ball is into Messi. Trying to get a little space. There is the space. Shot, and that hits the stanchion in the back. And that ends the first half. All right. 0-0. Pretty even game. Feels like a first versus third game. So we'll see what we can do in this second half. Caria into Messi. Beautiful 1-2 with Griezmann. Gets to Messi. This should be goal number 1. That is goal number 1. The main man himself has scored again. And we are 1-0 up in this game. These little 1-2s of Griezmann has pretty much been the only thing that's working in this game. Finally, it comes off, and Messi is not going to miss from there. Especially not twice in one game. All right, 58th minute, 1-0. De Jong into Ansu. Griezmann into Messi. Now it's an opposite 1-2. Griezmann, that should be 2-0, and that is 2-0 to Barcelona. Does his little dance once again. That is 2-0. All right, I was just about to say I want a second goal because in these games in this episode, we usually are 1-0 up and then we let the other team come back in. So that is a 2-goal cushion. Good goal from Griezmann and Messi. Pretty much the best 2 players of this game. 67th minute, 2-0 up. See what we can do with this. Maybe get a third to truly seal this game. Play that through to De Jong. That is a great ball. Griezmann with the shot. That is blocked. Maybe can get another chance here, Griezmann. Not enough power on that shot. All right, Pjanic and Richarlison are on. Try and swing this in. Decent looking. Ansu Fati. Why not have a shot this far out? It's not bad. It was very slow, but that was not bad. All right, he should win that. He does. Into Messi. Get this to Ansu. Ansu deserves a goal. He's been so good so far this season. He's just not scoring enough. He's been like more the facilitator as he's just taken out there. Ball into Messi. Messi puts that away for 3-0. All right, that is all 3 points sealed in this game. Back to winning ways. And this has been a very good performance against the team that's in third place. Griezmann into Messi, combining once again. Messi, 10 goals so far this season. He's having a very good season. All right, Coutinho on for Messi. He can have a little bit of a rest. This game is pretty much settled. 8 minutes left, 3-0 up. Once again, this has just been a very good performance by our team. Great steal from Pjanic. Play that to Coutinho. Play that to Ansu. That is a beautiful ball from Coutinho. You're going to stop with this. Play it back to Pjanic. Griezmann. Don't like any of those shots. We'll go to Serginho Dest. Out on the wing. Try and cross that in. Coutinho goes with a header. But that is going to come out 2-0. All right, and that is full time 3-0 to Barcelona. That is a really good win against a team, like I said, that's in third place. Griezmann and Messi, by far the best players in this one game. Good performance. All right, so one more game to finish off this month facing Alaves. This should be another win unless something goes wrong. Nope, it's a 2-1 win. Richarlison scores and Ousmane Dembele scores. And that is another 3 points to end the month of October. All right, so to end this episode, we have a 2-point lead in La Liga. So Real Madrid dropped points once again. So they drew with Real Sociedad. So that gives us a 2-point cushion. That is good to see. And then in the Champions League, we have a 3-point lead. 3 games in. So it looks like it's going to be kind of how it is in real life, just Barcelona and Juventus challenging for whoever finishes first in the group. But this has just been a really good start to the season. A little stats update: Messi with 15 goals in 16 games. Dembele 7 and 13, Griezmann 6 and 14. See, Ansu only has 1, but he has 5 assists though. We need to try and get him to start scoring goals. And then Griezmann with 11 assists. He's really being that center forward facilitator in this career mode. So in the next episode, we have a few Champions League games, Real Sociedad, and then the big game against Real Madrid. So that is going to be interesting. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, I would appreciate dropping a like on the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a great day.